God. That's what I told my husband. Look, when you married me, I had curves. After 16 years, you still need to love me for all these curves, lumps, and everything else. But to piggyback off of what she said, Minister Ferguson.
Yes. Amen.
Minister Ferguson.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. I was single for a long time. I had been engaged twice. And God told me I had to leave one person. I left the house.
Jesus.
God told me just drive. And I ended up at this hotel. Oh God, I was scared to lay on the bed. But I had to get away to hear from him.
Yes.
And God told me, he said, that's not for you. I'm like, well, God, you know, he's nice. He paid the bills. God said, he's not for you. So I went home, the niggerish side. I politely took all his stuff.
Jesus.
Put it out in the yard. And I told him, I said, it looked like rain, so I think you need to come get your stuff. It ain't gonna work.
Oh my God.
And then with my oldest daughter's dad, I got engaged with him. Set the date, bought the dress, did all of that. And one of the guys that worked with him was going to Action Revival, where I went to church before, and said, Shriek, I need to talk to you. I'm like, okay, what's up? He's talking to a woman on the job.
Jesus.
And it don't look like, I'm like, are you serious? I put all of this in this relationship to find out that he was not what I thought he was. So I politely put all his stuff outside. Even the meat that he bought, I put it outside. Mother, I poured bleach on everything.
Oh my Lord.
The nigga side. I said, listen. I said, you need to come get your stuff. Because it looked like rain. So he came and got his stuff. So when I turned 19, I fully turned my life over to God because I got tired of trying to find somebody to love me.
Jesus.
Trying to find somebody to love who I was. And I couldn't find it. So God told me one day, he said, you know what? He said, it's not up to you.
That's right.
He said, if you fully give yourself to me, I'll send you someone. He that findeth the wife,
Yes.
findeth the good thing.
Yes.
So I waited and I went to this Christian jamboree that one of the churches in Avon Park was having. And I met my husband. Didn't know then that he was going to be my husband. He spotted me. And he came over and started talking. I'm like, Lord, why is this boy talking to me? I had prayed so much till my prayer was, Lord, make me less of me and more of you.
Yes.
And Lord, hold me and keep me until you send me somebody.
Yes.
And we met and we started talking. It took me a month to call him to go on the first date because I had to pray and do my footwork. You know, what type of person was he?
Yes.
Was it, a person that stayed or was in jail or stayed in trouble? Or I'm like, okay, Then I knew him from school and, he was the nerd. I was the cheerleader. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to call him. I called him. We went on our first date. We dated 4-5 months. And then we got married the 6th or the 7th month. We didn't even date a year. And we've been together now for 16 years. So I thank God for Minister Ferguson putting up with all of this and all of this. Praise the Lord. Yes, you got to love all of me. Jesus. The next speaker we'll be having this woman here. Whew.
Bless the Lord.
Yes, bless her. She get on my nerves sometimes though. But I don't say, I'm like, yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. But she's a loving and she gonna come to you from the Bible.
Amen.
I be like, I don't want that right now. I tell my husband, like, listen, I know you're a minister, but I'm coming to you as your wife right now, not as I need you to be a minister to me. No, I need you to be my husband right now. So, but she is a wonderful woman of God, and I have seen her grow throughout the years. And the one and only person that I will be talking about like that today will be my loving mother,
Amen.
Linda Coleman.
Hallelujah.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Praise the Lord, everybody.
Praise the Lord.
All right. Glad to see y'all this morning, looking so beautiful.
You too. You too.
Okay. A little bit about myself. I married my high school lover. I dated him 5 years. Got out of school at 18, married him before 19. I've been with him 48 years.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Has it been a smooth ride? No. A lot of bumps, a lot of curves, a lot of mountains, a lot of valleys.
Yes.
But I'm still there.
Hallelujah.
The ones that are divorced, I took my hat to you. That's you.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to point my finger at you because you divorced. That's you. I'm going to talk to you this morning about me.
Yes.
Ephesians 5:21 and 25 says, submit yourself one to another in the fear of the Lord God. Why submit yourself unto your own husband as unto the Lord?
Yes.
But the husband is the head of the wife,
Yes.
even as Christ is the head of the church.
Yes.
And he is the Savior of the body.
Hallelujah.
Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let us wives be subject to their own husband in everything.
Yes.
Husband, love your wife, even as Christ loved the church,
Yes.
and give to him for it. When I got married, I remember my mom. She put a lot of good things in me. And sometimes I get bitter because of things she didn't put in me. I saw my mom work. She was a migrant worker. She left there and went to school as a cook. I saw my mama come home from work on the fruit bus, feed us a full course meal, got our homework and put us to bed. I thought that was what a wife's supposed to do. So when I got married, I remember I was a Baptist and the pastor was an old man. He came to the house. I didn't have no church wedding. He came to the house and he said, only one thing I got to ask you. And I tell my daughter this all the time. Are you marrying for love or is it lust?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I live in Avon Park. I've been there all my life, just about. And I don't know all the streets there yet. I was the one my mom made stay home. I helped, I washed. I didn't go out the fence when she said don't go out the fence. My husband didn't come to her house every day. So I don't see no man but my husband every day. So he better get there on Wednesday. He better get there before 8 because at 9 he was leaving. And on Sunday, he couldn't come say, a long time, you need to come go to church so we can sit by each other because your time was going to be limited on Sunday. Because they were shutting down at 9 o'clock because they had to go to the grove in the morning. That's my life. I thought that's what kind of wife I was supposed to be. So I let this man, my high school lover, was the best thing on the football team. Number 24, he was the best runner, the best quarterback. He could run tracks. He had all kind of medals. That was my macho. But I couldn't go out with him but on Sunday evenings after church for a couple of hours. I got mad with mama. Sometimes at night I get mad because I think about it. Mama, I thought that's what I was supposed to do as a daughter with the husband. Hey, She said, don't let him hold your hand because it leads to other things. But she didn't tell me don't let him go in my clothes. So I'm still having sex, but you ain't holding my hand. That's the way she told me. Don't let him hold your hand. Why didn't you tell me don't let him do this? Because it gonna. She wouldn't talk. We didn't talk about that. So I didn't know. So it felt kind of nice. So I said, well, when I got first time, I got pregnant. I got pregnant. You still wasn't holding my hand. I told her I was pregnant. Mom, I think something wrong with me. I'm so sick. This Irish Spring so stank. You go to the doctor. You been fast. Fast. I went to the doctor. Doctor said, you're having a baby. Do you know that? I looked at her. I said, boy, they said a baby in me. How did you do that? You didn't hold my hand? I'm still thinking it was in the handhold. So I remember these things right here. I learned Coleman. Take James Coleman to be my lawful wedded husband. To have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poor,
Yes.
in sickness and in health,
Yes.
to love and to cherish, till death do us apart. According to God's holy ordinance, and therefore I plead thee, by the faith, pledge myself to you. Still thinking I'm so happy we got this Mustang. We going to Ocala to a honeymoon. Done pick fruit all week long. The pay for this red for $400. I was Miss Linda Coleman.
Okay.
But honey, marriage is like a rose. These are beautiful roses. They're beautiful. But a real rose, this just about like a man is, it'll fool you. You don't see no thorns on it. He the best looking thing in the world to you. I ain't no thorns on these roses. But it look good to you now, don't get me wrong. All kind of colors.
Yes.
The rose.
Teach it, mother.
Marriage is like a rose. We have beautiful roses. But if you hold the stem the wrong way, you'll get pricked by the thorns. Now on the stems, you got to catch it the right way. Got to hold this thing the right way. I don't want to get stuck. I got to put it in this water. You got to hold it the right way. I want you to see the picture. You got to hold this rose the right way because you'll get pricked. Now on the stem, you got to catch it the right way. But remember, on the in the thorns, there are spaces. Inside of the stem, between each thorn, there is some space.
Yes.
There are different kinds of colors. When you come to a rose, and it's the same as a man or a woman. There are different kinds. Some are loving, caring, controlling. Some men and women can't communicate correctly, and they become abusive, physically and verbal. All I knew about when I married was the physical abuse. I remember my dad being old. He stood there and he told him that night I was married. I thought he was so mean to him. You see her face? Ain't now black eye. Ain't now bone broken. When you get tired of her, bring her back to my doorstep. Out of all the years I've been married, I haven't had no black eye.
Hallelujah.
No bones ain't been broken.
Thank you, Jesus.
And I'm still there. But he remembered what Mr. Johnny Johnson told him about his daughter. So I didn't know about the verbal abuse. All we knew about the physical. But as I got older, down through the years, the physical was okay. But sometimes the verbal hurt worse than the physical. I'd rather for you to give me a lick and leave me alone than to sit there and nag and call me some of everything. I'd rather the physical bruise.
Yes.
But I wasn't going to take none. I turned my life over to God when I was young, still in school. I went to a church and it was on their knees calling Jesus, Jesus. And I got down there and I called Jesus, 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 Jesus. And I left the world and I came to another place. I was so excited. I went home and talked I met this man called Jesus. I was on the floor, mama. My parents was Baptist. You're not going back down there spitting on the floor and all of that. But I know what I had in here. It never left me. So I went to the church with my mom and them. I did what I did. But then when you was a little girl, the midwife came. He said, do you remember praying? I said, yeah. I know how to pray. At 3, God takes me back at the age of 3 when my baby sister was born. The lady come with the black bag and a white uniform on to the house. My dad said, show her how to pray. How you pray. I began to pray. Didn't think nothing else of it. God brought it back to memories. He said, you was a praying warrior. That's what that is. My mama may never tell me. All I knew how to pray. If anybody was sick, animal was sick, I want to pray. Pray. Not knowing. All right. Injury and abuse, assault, violence, rape, physical, emotional abuse, sex abuse, verbal abuse. All this can happen in a marriage. Sexual abuse? Yeah. I said, no, it's no. Yeah, you're the head. I'm supposed to give you that. But some men think that heals everything and it don't. It'll make you bitter.
Yes.
It'll make you ugly.
Yes.
It'll make you have low self-esteem. You'll feel less than a woman. You feel like you done been used. You done been hurt and abused. You have. And you live with that. But I'm still there. I had 3 kids. Adopted 2. I raised 10 for the state. I got a lawyer and adopted my 2 kids. After my husband got with the gang and got older, my husband started to do some things that I didn't like. So one day he looked at me and he said, I didn't tell you to go get all these children. I stood there and I told my kids, we gonna have, with or without you. I started working at 16. I've been working all my life. I can pick fruit. I pick peas. I know how to pick oranges. I went to the cotton field in Georgia, picked some cotton. I can work. I refused to let a man use my body for money. I didn't do that. So he left me. I didn't lose my husband over a woman. I lost my husband to drugs. And that hurt worse than losing him to a woman. He's a beautiful husband. I live in a home that's been paid for. I got a little piece of land. I'm riding in a 2019. Everything in my house is paid for but one bed. I still work. Semi-retired and I still work. Every day. I raised all 5 of my kids. Every one of them was married and had houses. Then I lost them to drugs. But I'm still Miss Linda Coleman. In the neighborhood. Some men can have some low self-esteem and they become drug users and alcohol. But all of these issues, as women, we must understand that they are still our husband. Men don't see a rose like we do. They just see the beautiful flower. And sometimes they don't even know that it's a rose. It's just a flower. Or they may say, it's okay, just a rose. But baby, let me tell you. This rose have petals. A lot of petals. I look at it, when he married me, I was a bud. I had some roses you get to have them fully open yet. You put them in the water and they begin to expand all of these beautiful petals. Women, I look at us as being a petal on the rose bush when we get married. And some petals are open, and some buds are open, and some are fully open already. It's beautiful and full of life. As a wife, we have many petals. And someone has a task to do in order to keep the petals looking beautiful. Be a lover when your husband needs your body. It gives him strength. It makes him feel good. And it gives him the extra push to work hard and to think about you. Same as she was saying, that intimacy. That when you go with him the night, he get up in the morning, he think about, that was sure enough was some better. And making this, he want to go to work. He wants to go to work in the morning. He look like that to us and, baby, you know you good looking. I'm still Linda Coleman. I'm still right there in the midst of all the hurt, the pain, and the sorrow. I'm still there because I'm the pedal on the road. I'm the pedal. And sometimes for wives, the same applies to the reason to the husband. For the wives, it's the same, and the reason God put us together. A mother is a cook, so the kids and husband can have a healthy and be energized. We cook, keep the house sterilized and clean. We're supposed to. Amen. And to go and keep the house clean. Be a great listener. That's one of the things I didn't do. I didn't know how to sit down and listen to my husband. It was my way or no way. But when I gave my life fully to God and I realized who I was, he put me on this armor. I never forget, he said, stand still, stand firm, and know that I am God. Amen. He said, nothing can come near me unless he allow it. But I had to find myself in there first. I said, God, you took, he said, I put on your armor. But sometimes our breastplate get a little loose. And we have to come to something like this in order to tighten our straps. Because we get loose sometimes. I'm talking about me. Because sometimes Linda says she ain't going to do that. And God said, yes, you will. You're going to do it. I'm going to leave. I'm paying for my divorce. I done paid for 2. But I'm still Linda Coleman. I ain't went to the judge yet. God said, I didn't tell you that. I was getting ready for church one Sunday morning, been down putting on my shoes. He said, hello. You take care of my business, I'm going to take care of yours. I said, no, that man ain't said that. So it had to be God's talking to me. So that gave me a little hope to go a little further. But it was something. And then I said, Lord, listen to him. What can a drug user tell me? I'm tired of going to these seminars and everybody telling me, girl, you can make it. You can love it. It's hard, y'all. It was hard for me. If it wasn't for the Lord on my side, I wouldn't have made it. Have I cried? I cried a lot of bittersweet tears. I would send my children outside to play and I'd get in the closet because I read somewhere in the Word, he said, get in your secret place. And I didn't want nobody to see me. And I didn't want my children to see me. So I go in their closet and I say, oh God, what am I doing to feed these children? I come back, y'all come on and eat. I just found out 2 years ago, my baby boy that is 30-some years old, he said, Mama, I remember the time when you used to be walking through the house and your eyes was red. He said, I knew you was crying and praying for us. I did that. When my husband walked out and left me with all 5 of them, I went to work, church, sat them on the back pews and did their homework while we church. My kids can say they never seen their mama with no man but their father. I did it with the help of the Lord. So when you look at me now, people say, oh, she just, ooh, you know my glory, but you don't know my story. You look at this here, I can fix it up. I can fix this up. But it was so stressful till I had to end up going to the cancer center. Cancer? Dr. Littleman, he said, you ain't sick. Stress. Wow. 2 years ago, a pastor prayed for me. He called me out. He said, baby, if you don't let it go, it'll kill you. Stella got her groove back. I used to cook 3 meals a day. I might cook once every 2 weeks. I go to work, and I work 8 hours, 40 hours a week. I'm a teacher. I holler at children all day. You sit home, you've been retired 2 years. What's wrong with you? Help me. I'm your help me. So that means I'm working, you meet me. You cook. Am I wrong? No. No. He stay home every day. He don't have to clean. He don't have to cook. My sons come over and mow the yard. Do I submit to my husband? I'm not ashamed to tell you. If you want to be kept, God will keep you.
Yes.
I walk in the house and I know I'm beautiful. I keep seeing peeping. But God keep this. It ain't all about the bed. But it's been about 4 years and I'm still walking straight. Then he said, I'm just sick of all this church stuff and all this church music and all this on the TV. I'm going to get my own room. Bye. You want that in? I want that in. Meet your halfway. If that's what you want, that's what you want. But I'm going to still be right there in the house with you.
All right.
But he still be. You okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm still Miss Linda. I done been through a lot.
Yes.
I still go through a lot. And the curse got to be broken. I have a son lost a beautiful wife to drugs. A son lost a job making almost $75,000 a year. Alcoholic. I told the devil, you know what? I'm sick. I'm tired of you messing with marriages. You started with the daddy, now you with the son. And God told me a while back, he said, I got him. I got him. My son come home to the Avon Park weighing 32 pounds. He told me the other day, he said, Mama, I had to get a size 40 shorts. God said, didn't I tell you I had them? I said, I done went through all this hell with this man. You think I'm going to divorce him? And well, as soon as I divorce him, Mary Jo gonna call me, she gonna get him, he gonna be right to her, because I done did all the hard work and put in, I'm gonna stay here until he get right. And I said, God, if you don't want him to be here, you move him or move me. And I'm still there. Is it been, have you ever had a man that they're gonna sit there with the guy that you was in high school, section abuse you, but he sit there and smoke drugs with him. You got to pass by that every now and then. He sit there smoking drugs. That's that man that raped me.
My God.
That ain't nothing but the devil. But greater is he
All right.
that is in me than he that's in the world. No weapon formed against me will prosper. He didn't say it wouldn't form. It ain't going nowhere. He get to saying what you ain't gonna do, and I'll get to throwing that word, and he starts saying, I'm confused, I ain't want to talk about it. I told God, confused, refused, make him so confused, he don't know which way to go. So he's still paying bills.
Amen.
He's still there.
Yes.
I asked him, can I get a dog? He said, you don't need no dog. Take care of that one fish. He said, I ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere neither. He said, well, I eat whatever. I said, that's fine. I go when I want to. I come when I want to. But I'm staying in my house. I'm going to stay on my knees. I might have to swallow some more tears. I went back to the cancer center. Twice I done been now. They say everything is fine. One more time. I take one pill, they just put me on that. That's alperinol. My acid level was high. I'm finna be 65 years old. I'm semi-retired. And I love my grands. I got 7 grands and 2 great-grands. And I love my kids. I've been over backwards for them. I never turned them against their dad. I don't sit down and talk about my husband.
Oh, Jesus.
I talk to Sharika more than anybody. She's my friend. And that's why I tell her, whatever you go through, treat your husband right.
Amen.
You got a good husband. Because she said, Mama, I can't take the stuff that you take. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But I told God, Lord, you moving. I'm going to stay here. I ain't finna leave my house. Because these laws got it twisted. I ain't finna sell nothing. I ain't finna give half of nothing. I'm stingy. I'm stingy. So when I go around there, they go, so y'all got to do a quick sale. You got to do a quick sale. And they got to split half of it. We ain't splitting nothing. We ain't spending nothing. So we gonna stay right there. We split it half and half. You on that end? I'm on this end. Meet you halfway. Meet you halfway. I meet you halfway. And I love y'all. And I love the Lord. I love the Lord. Y'all be blessed.